Alright, so I've been trying to connect this now for a few minutes, and when you're by yourself it's hard, but watch, it's gonna go. I decided, let me turn on the camera, first try. Have the power connected, both power and hydraulics are here. They set these into lock here, lock here. Get it on. No, it's not gonna work. Why not? There we go, we got one side in. Normally when you get one, you get the other. So that one automatically locked. Oh, this one slid in too. Good. So we're locked here. You can see that's in the lock position, and that thing's all the way through. I just have to flip the truck lights off. We're locked here. You can see locked here and locked with the little guard. This is the guard on that one. I told you all I had to do was put the camera on. Alright, let's turn the Christmas music off. And then here, the last step is just from truck to plow. I can just turn off the fog lights. Now let's see if it lifts, which it should. Alright, cool. So we're good. Let's just see what this looks like. It's not going to be like an even V or anything like that, because I'm dealing with super low clearance issues to these rocks, and I can't obviously come out too much more because of the garage. But just wanted to do. We'll come into the truck here. Want to do a little video. It'd be nice if I held the camera the right way. We're overnight. We're gonna get some flurries. Actually, yesterday I got caught off guard. I didn't end up doing anything, but we had we actually, even all the way on the eastern side of the state, we had some lake effect, residual lake effect, and it came down in a hurry with about, you know, it didn't do really much. Could see it all pretty much melted today. It's grass, but you could see a little behind the trailer there. There's some here and there, especially on like where it's not grass and just dirt. Anyway, but didn't end up doing anything. That did a coating on the roads, maybe a ½ inch or so on the grassy areas. I was debating, do I do a salt run? I don't really have too many salting clients, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Plus it was always kind of a build up for tonight into tomorrow to have a small little event where it doesn't look like I'm gonna need to plow. But I always, you know what, last time they said it wasn't going to do much. It was probably going to be all rain. And last second, they're like, oh, it's going to snow a bunch. So, you know what? I'm not taking my chances. I'm putting the plow on. Most of the weather apps say a ½ inch, coating to a ½ inch, kind of just like yesterday. But there's a couple, another weather app says 1 inch. There's one, AccuWeather's still saying 1 to 3. I don't think we're going to get that. I honestly don't think I'm plowing, but it does have that feel. It has that feel like it's going to snow. And normally it doesn't really feel like that unless it's going to actually accumulate a little bit. Is it? I have no idea. But we're going to be ready just in case. I'm planning on going to work tomorrow, so I'm going to get up in the middle of the night, see what it's doing. Obviously, if it's, I really need to be good about my day job. I've been going in, I went in late with the last storm, had ultrasound with the wife yesterday, actually. So went in late yesterday. I'm not going to keep going in late like every other day. That's crazy. And I'm not calling out because I'm going to have days off, and I'm not calling out for a 1 inch storm. But anyway, we're ready in case. That's all you got to do, is be ready just in case. I'm gonna have the salt in the bed ready to go. I'm just debating whether or not I want to run out like 9-10 o'clock tonight, or do I get up at 4, take the truck out, go at 4. It's more, you weigh the pros and cons, and the pros and cons is pros. If it's just going to be a small little thing and there's going to be a coating and whatever, I'll go out the night before. Who cares? Salt down. I don't have to worry about it in the morning. I get up early enough as it is. Why do I want to get up any earlier? But what if it cranks a little bit more than they say overnight, and you threw down salt and, that half inch you thought you were going to get now turns into a little over an inch? That's where it's hard. It's hard in that, Brian did like a video a week or two ago where he was actually his first salt event. He got killed on social media because everybody's like, drop the freaking plow. And, because you're like, most of everything is 2-inch triggers. But, you're going to want to drop the plow if if there's anything really over like an inch, So, and unfortunately you don't know until it falls, and then the timing is all wacky, and, it looks like it's snowing on radar, but then it's too dry and nothing's actually making its way to the ground. So, that's where I think the AccuWeather app is wrong in that sense, because we're not getting that. I think maybe if it was theoretically snowing from all afternoon today through the night, through the morning, okay, it's a 1 to 3. But if it doesn't really make its way down until 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and you had 12 hours of where it said it's snowing but it's not, but anyway, now I'm just debating which vehicle I take out now. I don't know. I want to pick up bags of sand for this bed, but I think I'm going to do that over the weekend or something. I really don't want to take this thing out. You don't know what to do. I mean, I could take this to run errands, grab some sandbags, and get everything through. Maybe I'll end up doing that. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't know. All these questions. See if because I'll be over by Home Depot. My wife wants me to get something from BJ's. I gotta return something I gotta be all on one corridor about 25 minutes away from here, so maybe I'll do that. I'd rather not run errands with the plow on. Number one, it's a little more difficult to park, but it's fine. It's what it is. It's shopping centers. There's plenty of parking. It's more just the wear and tear on the truck, the braking, all that stuff. If you don't have to do that, but at the same time, it's a truck, and I barely use it. So maybe let me run inside real quick, get some stuff together, and I'll be on my way. Peace. All right, just gonna film this super fast. This is bag number 2. This bag's kind of open on the side already. I'm just gonna split this open and get. We got a big chunk. Break up the chunks. So this is an all bag. Okay. I'm gonna dump this in. Let's kill this one. Did the top half of the driveway in the first bag. A little less here where no snow is actually hit. What do we got left of that back? Smoking this somewhere. Got a slight coating, it's very slicker here. What I'm going to do, so I just have a little bit. I'm going to pull the truck forward, just so I get the last, get the last little batch. UPS delivering pretty late. Tailgate's down. All right, let's see. It's gonna yell at me because the tailgate's down. All right, let's kill this one and put on our strobes for a second. We're regenning right now. Really smell the diesel, the stuff burning. All right, and just flip this back to the side. This is a hill. Of course, I'm coming. Okay, cool. We're maxed out. All right, and that's that. Let's see the trucks. We got the strobes. Let's see. I'm just gonna end this. But I'm just gonna put this back in the bed and off to the next one. All right, let's. I accidentally put this in tow haul mode. What am I doing? We're doing slippery mode now. This is coming up and always coming that way. Got a car coming this way. Roads are actually getting slick. Looks like absolutely nothing now. Which it is, but we're just, what I'm doing is, we got about an inch falling tonight. And I'm just, rather than going out at like 4 a.m., I'm just trying to pre-treat overnight and help. I don't know if you can see, when the cars pass, you can see the ice, the snowy ice build up in the roadway. Basically, snow came down for about 20 minutes and then stopped, and we're in this lull before it starts back up again. It's gonna only drop about an inch, so not enough to plow. I don't know if you can tell the plow is on the truck. Just in case, I almost didn't even bother to put it on, especially with next week's temperatures so warm. But I figure, you know what's gonna happen if I don't put it on? It's gonna drop because basically, just like last time around a couple weeks ago, that was the November 22nd storm. So it was November 21st, 6 p.m. It was nothing. 6 p.m. comes, bam, guess what? You're going to have a bunch of snow. It goes from maybe flakes mixing into a significantly plowable event. Today, the alarms didn't sound as bad, but it went from about a half an inch at most to, oh yeah, this is just a sheet of ice. Good Lord. All right, I'm glad. I don't know if I'm glad we're out. In a way, I'm glad because nobody's out on the road right now. So that's a good thing. I don't know. Are we beating the snow that falls on top of the ice and makes it even worse? I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna take it really slow. Our last one is unfortunately pretty far out of the way. But I rather just, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be effective. In a perfect world, if you knew, exactly what you're going to get, you could plan to either pre-salt or post-salt. In most cases, it makes sense to post-salt. It's obviously you post-salt, especially after you plow and stuff like that. But if you don't plow, sometimes it makes sense to pre-salt. I'm hoping this is one of the cases. Obviously, if it's going to snow an inch or two, that's too much. So I'm just kind of hoping the snow holds off and whatever flurries fall. If I pre-salt, it'll hit the salt and melt. That's the plan. What actually happens, is obviously unknown. Look, we have that was a cop. We have an ambulance coming. Slow down a little bit. Fire truck coming. Oh boy. Is there a fire? Is somebody already off the road? I mean, somebody could be off the road. These roads are slick. They don't look like it. It looks like totally fine, but I should have went out a little earlier. I didn't want to go out too early because the radar was picking up snow that was not hitting the ground, and to the radar's eyes, it looked as if that snow was accumulating, and that's where we were getting the it might snow 2 inches, and 2 inches, that's the trigger to plow. So that didn't happen. So we had a lot of that. There's a term for it, I forget what the exact term is, when you have stuff on radar that looks like it's falling and hitting, but it's not. I don't know if you can see all this. Now we're just, I'm just trying to get ahead of it so I can go to my my normal job on time, because I've gone in late quite a few times, and I would really like to not go in a third time in a few weeks. But I'm gonna put the phone down for now, and hopefully it's just like a nice little coating and the salt works, but I'll keep you guys updated. Peace.